Hi everyone, I'm back. I've been places, not here, not on the YouTube channel for some reason. I should definitely be on more often. I mean, I've been ill, really ill, but I'm back making a video. It's just gonna be really shit because I haven't got scripts. Uh, well, I've been gone a while. Uh, not working, just not keeping up on stuff, keeping up on updates, which I should be doing. Because I mean, I wouldn't say we have a large audience, but we have like a kind of an audience, but not really. And just thought I would make this so I could remind everyone that I'm not gone. We haven't ceased development. I'm not someone who does that because we've hyped up this shit too much to just like completely forget about it. I'm in the recording studio, kind of. I don't even use the drum kit. I just use the guitar that I'm gonna show you right now. Right, hello. I've got my guitar, Fender, my dad's, and I've been playing some tracks, making songs for my band, Damon Warrior. I've actually recorded my first song on there called I can't remember what it was called. It's called Torturer. It's from the album Damon Warrior, self-titled. It's on SoundCloud. It will be in the description. And I, fucking hurt, but sorry, fucking sick as fuck. But I'm making music for my own band called Damon Warrior, and I'm also making music for Dreadflow and for The Time Has Come, which I probably shouldn't be working on because we're meant to be working on Dreadflow. But I might as well get shit done because I've got the guitar here. I've only got the acoustic at my dad's, and I want to make like some tracks here with the actual acoustic. Because he's got like a, I mean, it isn't an amp; it's an interface. It plugs into the computer, and I can play shit. But whatever. I'm yapping like always because I don't have a fucking script for anything. But I'm back. I'm here. I'm not gone. The game is perfectly fine. We've had people asking on our article where we have already stated that we're not going to stop working on it, even though they thought it was dead. It isn't dead. We're never going to stop working on it until it's finished, and then we'll probably still be working on it because it's absolutely going to have some bug fixes because it's going to be our second game. At the time has come, and also Dreadflow. People haven't been asking about Dreadflow because I haven't fully announced it, which I should have done a while ago. But it's announced now. It's on ModDB. Fucking dirty ass fucking nails. But yeah, we're not gone. We will never be gone. It's not a thing we do here at night at Team Night Terror.
Yeah, Garlica here. That wasn't a fart. I'm editing this like 8 hours later. It wasn't a fart, okay? It was the fucking chair. I promise. It was the chair. Alright, that's the video.
The only reason we'll be gone is we're working hard as fuck, and I have been working extremely fucking hard every single day since September. That's like how many months? I don't give a shit. But I've also got GCSEs coming up, which means I'm going to be leaving school soon. Leaving secondary school, which is trying to think what that is for Americans. High school? No, middle school. Yeah, I'm leaving middle school or secondary school if you're from England. And hopefully I will have more time to work on shit, especially because I've got like 10 weeks summer holiday afterwards, which I'll be going to Bloodstock, which is a festival, which is going to be fucking awesome. I'm going to see the Static X, my favourite band of all fucking time. Like, tangent, they're playing the fucking Sophie. If you've never been to like Bloodstock, they have like 3 stages. There's a small stage, there's a bigger stage, and there's the biggest stage. The bigger stage is the one is Sophie. It's got a relatively small audience like field, but Static X is going to be playing it, and they're fucking international. And I don't know how they expect people to actually fit in that fucking in that like field, or they have it set up because they've got like a little tent, and like they're such a fucking good band. I don't know how they've got them in the fucking Sophie, but anyway, yeah, I've got stuff going on in my life as well as music. I'm back in 2 fucking bands right now. I'm also like making 2 games basically, and I'm making music for those games. I've got a lot on my fucking arse right now. All right, give me a fucking moment, give me a break, okay? I know there isn't anyone really rushing us, but I'm rushing myself. But yeah, I'm back. Hello. You know, I'm really shit at keeping up with how things have been. Things have been fine, by the way. Everything is good. The only problems we're having is when me or Case and I are going to run, and we don't do any work. Or we're stuck up doing boring shit. But yeah, it's nice having a little catch up. I'm gonna try and play some music now. Try and play. I've been working on this. I'm hoping. I'll actually walk you through how the start of the time has come is going to be. So it's going to be like, I was thinking there was going to be like, I've been thinking of like 3 different intros for it. One kind of like Cry of Fear, where there's like a camera that like pans across the city. That would be cool, but it would be very copycat of us. I mean, Cry of Fear is a fucking masterpiece, but we don't want to have a game that's too Cry of Fear-esque, because if we aren't quite as good as Cry of Fear, then we're gonna not really perform quite as well. So if we have our own audience, that would be cool. I mean, I'm not sure about that intro. That's why I was thinking of doing something like if you know Little Nightmares, you know when in the intro, the first one, not the second one, we were thinking. I was thinking. I haven't told Casey now about this yet. I probably should. It's going to be where I think from memory there's like an Asian lady in like a mask. She's really creepy, and then she turns around and she's scary as fuck. But I was going to have that, but also with like a hallway, and at the end of it there's a character called Villis, which means fuck you in Latin, which is funny. But I mean, it's his name matches his character. He's a piece of shit, and he hates Damien because he is Damien. He's all of the bad parts of Damien, so he's going to be like the penultimate villain. And if you get the good ending, you get to kill him. But if you don't, I'll talk about that when we're still working on the time has come. Yeah, you're going to be walking. Well, no, the camera's going to be like panning down the hallway. He's going to turn around and he's going to scream Damien, or he's going to whisper Damien. I haven't thought about that. But after that, bang, switches, camera, Damien laying flat on the fucking train tracks after an acid trip because he's a total fucking total junkie. I just thought I would interrupt myself in that recording and put this in. This is a week after. I don't know where the fucking time went, but I'm here. I'm trying to get shit together. Because, believe me, for the rest of that video, it was just yap. It was like 20 straight minutes of yap and me failing to play the guitar. I just thought I would talk about how I've been feeling recently about game design, especially because of how much I'm fucking doing. It's probably my fault. And yeah, there isn't much to say other than I'm tired as fuck. I've been working so hard, dude. I've been back in a band as well, which is fun. I've been getting some tracks together for that. I'll put my SoundCloud link in the description. If you want to have a listen, you can. Don't have to, no problem. It's like black metal. It's kind of like Intig. If you know Andreas Remberg, then you know Intig. I just thought I would talk about how stuff's been going, because I've been very, very busy. Not just with game design. I've also been very busy with managing my schoolwork, because believe it or not, I'm still in school. I have to do my GCSEs in about 2 months, I think. 2 months. I've got my mocks this week, which is fun. And just thought I don't know why I keep going back to that. You can see how tired I am. But yeah, it is nice to get some stuff done. You know, or I haven't really had much to do, to think about. It's nice to get some stuff done. I'll show you some things I've been doing. Could just record this with OBS, but I'm not, so deal with it. This is my account on Pixabay, D. Llewellyn, because it's my last name, Archie Llewellyn. And these are just 6 of some of the tracks that I've made. Obviously you can read, that's horror and ambience. I've made about, I want to say 13, 14 horror ambient tracks, which is pretty good. And you know, me being me, working with X-Ash 3D, I believe in free art, so I've uploaded some of my stuff to Pixabay, which is like a stock sound, stock effects, stock photos website. I've been making tabs for some songs as well, which is nice. You see, I've got my own tab there. Corrosion for Dreadflow. See. Let me play it. It won't record very well, but I'm a great cameraman, aren't I? Yeah, with Dreadflow, I've been thinking of using more a metal stuff. You can see I've got some things here. Wait. I hate that I've turned it around because now I'm going to have to crop it and turn it around in the studio, but I don't really care. I can show you some of the stuff I've been working on in Dreadflow. So, focus, you fucking whore. Come on, bitch. Okay. I've made like probably close to like 80, 90 different footstep sound effects. Got some like generic. I thought that would play, yeah. It's meant to play all of them, but it isn't. I've got quite a few in there. I've got some for like when you're like wading through. Oh mate, come on, again. Can you read that? It says gore. There, gore. Can you read that? I'm sure you can. Gore, grass, and water. And I've recorded these all like Foley, like at home. I did this like quite a while ago. This is back in January. That was last month. I've also quite recently today I've made some UI sounds. So like that's like for inventory. This is when you die. This place. I'm sorry it doesn't sound very good, but I can't really be bothered to use OBS right now. And also you can't see my lovely face, so yeah. I need to get back on, like, look, I'll sorry, it paused. I don't like to open up about this stuff, but I get so fucking jealous, especially when I see like when I listen to like the Cry of Fear soundtrack and watch gameplay from other indie games, and I get like indie game recommendations on like Instagram and shit. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I feel so fucking jealous. Like, I understand I only started like a year ago. I mean, not even that, like 6 months ago. Back in September. I mean, I want to say that 6 months ago. I'm not keeping track of time. Yeah, I just get super jealous of like young Andreas, like, because it isn't because I'm like weird and like fanboying. It's only because when he was 14, he had already released a game. When I was 14, I was fat, like 100 kilograms, right? And I was severely like suicidal. Like, I know I sound really shitty, but I just don't. Like, I feel like I should have been better. I should have known about gold source back then, even though like that probably wasn't a thing that I would have been interested in, because I was big into like super realistic games. You should see how I modded Fallout 4. I fucking got like 150 mods on that shit. But yeah, I just thought I would add this onto the end. Like, I get so fucking jealous of that guy. Like, I know like nowadays he's doing like Integ and like black metal and shit. Integ is my favourite band. It's such an awesome band, and I'm massively inspired, and that's like it's kind of what I base my music on, like that kind of style. But yeah, it's just a bit difficult sometimes to have a self-esteem to like keep working and liking what I'm actually liking what I've actually made, and not comparing myself, because I know that's something that that happens like quite a lot, like what people on the like r slash like game dev. I see people talking about like I've totally forgotten. Yeah, talking about like how they get like jealous and that, and super like envious of other people's success. It isn't the fact that I'm like envious of other people's success. I wouldn't say. It's just the fact that I'm like envious that um, why couldn't have I been so on it 2 years ago? Like, what was I doing? I was having a fucking. I was being a little retard. I mean, that's the only thing I can explain it as. If I had that extra bit of like knowledge, I probably would have. Why is it freezing? Sorry, my camera's freezing. I mean, if I had that extra bit of knowledge and extra bit of experience back then, I would have at least had 2 games out by now. I ain't even like. It's a bit odd, you know, me being a game developer and being this like straightforward to the people who are playing our games, but it's still like I feel like Dreadflow might not be as much of a success as we want it to be, only because we aren't very solid on how we want the game to be. We're kind of coming to the close on how we want it to be. We want it to be kind of story driven, kind of with a little bit of the story. It's going to be multiplayer, and there's going to be a lot of like platforming segments. It's going to be a horror, but not like a Cry of Fear style horror with like monsters and that. It's going to be more based on like sounds and like jump scare, scary. And there's going to be like some underground segments where it's like really phobia triggering and shit. It's got like spiders. Do you know like in Metro 2033, where like when you're going through and you've got the lighter and like the scorpions crawled over your face, I was thinking we would have something like that. I haven't told Casey about that either. I really should keep up with things. I am not doing well with keeping up, but like I said, I'm doing my best. I mean, I don't have much else to add right now. Yeah, cool.